Arnav here. Today we are going to learn how to create a simple ball clicker app in Scratch. So guys, this is a demo of the app. So as soon as we click on the green flag, the timer will start to go down and we need to reach the stipulated goal before the timer runs out. And we need to click on the ball as fast as possible. See, I reached the goal and I was able to win. But if you're not able to reach the goal, for example, it's 20, and it's like clicking very slow and something like that. So if you're not able to reach the goal, then the screen will turn into a game over, you lost screen. So let's start. First, we're gonna start by creating a new project called ball clicker. Next, we wanna create a new backdrop. I'm going to choose the star backdrop. You're free to choose any backdrop you want. Once this is done, we're gonna create a new sprite, and it's the ball sprite. You can choose any sprite you want here also. Next, we're gonna come to the events tab and take out the when flag click block. Then we're gonna go to motion and set the ball sprite to go to 0x and 0y. Next, we are gonna start by making 3 new variables called goal, score, and timer. And we are gonna set all these 3 variables to 0. For now, I'm going to set the timer to 60. Right. Next, we're gonna start by making the timer. After this, we are gonna go to take the forever block and then wait 1 second. Next, we're gonna change the goal by -1. And we're gonna change the timer by -1. And if timer is less than 1, we're going to stop all for now. Let's see if this works. Yes. So the timer is going backwards from 60. Now we can start by coding the ball sprite. So to start, come to the events tab, and when this sprite clicked, take this block out. After this, we're gonna change score by 1. We also need to change the goal from random number between 60 to 50. $60 to $70. So, and then set the ball sprite to a random position on the screen. Let's see how this works. And so the goal right now is 60 and the timer is counting down. The goal is changing from random numbers between 60 to 70. Nice, this is working good. Next, if let's say the score is equal to 20, or if the score is greater than 20, then we are gonna change the costume to ball B. And if the score is equal to 40 or greater than 40, then we're gonna switch the costume to ball C. And finally, if the score is equal to 60 or is greater than 60, then we are going to switch the costume to ball D. Nice. And according to the timer, you can change the amount of score that the person needs to get to. So for example, if your set the timer is for 2 minutes, then you can change the goal to around like 120 or 130. It depends upon how long the timer is. Now let's check how our app is going. And so goal is 62 and the timer is starting. Then if you click the ball, every time the score is increasing by 1. Nice, this is working good. Now after this, we need to set this top screen, the game over screen, whether you won or whether you lost. So come to the backdrops again and create 2 new backdrops called one, we can call it as lost, another we can call it as won. Then you can paint the background color of the screen as, let's say, red if we lost and green if we won. Nice. Then we can type the text in it. I'm gonna use the curly and the fill as white. So let's say game over, and then go to the next line and type you lost. We can increase the size of this like this, and yes, so this is basically the screen. You can add images or anything else if you want. I'm gonna keep it as it is. Then in the one, we're gonna do the same thing. You won. Like this. Nice, this is looking good. And now, once all of this is done, we're gonna start coding it. Right. When this is clicked, then we are gonna switch the backdrop to the stars one. So switch backdrop to stars. And if timer is less than 1, and we're gonna add an AND operator, and if timer is less than 1 and the goal is not equal to the score, then we're gonna switch the backdrop to lost, and then we're gonna stop all. But if you want to make it look more neat, then we are gonna first hide the costume and show it when the green flag is clicked, and we're also going to hide the variables. So to do it more let's say efficiently, we will create 2 new blocks known as show variable and hide variable, and then I'm gonna click on OK. I'm gonna define these two. So I'm gonna say show variable goal, show variable score, and show variable timer. Next, gonna hide the variable goal, hide the variable score, and also the timer. And then we're gonna add these two in here. So then we're gonna hide the variable and show the variable at the top once the game is restarted. And now let's code the game 1 screen. So we're gonna add a new if block here. If score is equal to goal, then we're gonna switch the backdrop to game 1. Right guys, we've got to do a few things. So first of all, we need to enclose these in the not operator. The goal is equal to score. Secondly, we need to hide the variable when we lose or win. And then at last, we need to also hide the ball. And then again show it at the top. Thank you so much for watching this video guys. Be safe and have a nice day. Bye.